YouTube is threatening that if you don't submit your tax information by a certain deadline, they will deduct 30%. Y'all can have your 30% if you want. As a matter of fact, you can have all of it if you want. Just like gone on YouTube, to give your brain some new food. Hello people, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, a special welcome to you. Actually, check out the rest of my videos if you like what you see. Give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, but more than anything, I'm asking that you subscribe to the channel. Today I'm going to be discussing the gods of all gods. Well, not the gods of all gods, the gods of virtual reality. I'm going to be discussing YouTube, Google, and AdSense, because AdSense is the partner that pays me through YouTube. And I want all of my subscribers, especially my subscribers, to understand why I do what I do here on YouTube. First and foremost, what I do here on YouTube has nothing to do with money. It's all about what makes me happy. I share knowledge, I attain information, and that makes me happy. So it's a leisurely type of hobby for me, and money has zero influence on what I do here, because I've been doing YouTube for a long time. Way before I even knew that YouTube pays. I just used to put random stuff on YouTube until 2019 is when I got seriously involved with YouTube and say, okay, I'm gonna make a channel out of this that acquire subscribers. Prior to 2019, I could care less if anyone subscribed to my channel or tune into what I was posting, because I was just doing it for me. It was just a personal pleasure for me. In 2019, I did a video about Jamaican custom, my opinion on how people should ship new clothes to Jamaica. And that video got some attention. After I seen the attention that the video got, I came to a conclusion that, okay, maybe I should do videos on what I know. And what I know is Jamaica. I know a lot about Jamaica. I know about its politics, and law has been my thing for the last 20 plus years of my life. So I merge the two. I come on YouTube and I share my knowledge. Plus I share my general knowledge of things that I've acquired over the years in my traveling. In 2019, according to YouTube, I accomplished, or I attained, 1,000 subscribers and more than 4,000 views. And that made me qualified for payment. So in 2019, I started learning about how to make money from YouTube. And I thought, okay, if I could make some money from it, why not? So the requirements was very simple. You need to choose a payment partner. I chose AdSense, and AdSense required that you submit your government ID. So they want to know, where do you live and where are you a national from? They wanted your tax information, and they wanted a bank account that they can send the money to. According to AdSense, if you don't make up to 100 francs. I live in Switzerland, so if I don't make up to 100 francs in a month, that money that's less than 100 francs, I'm not sure if it's retained or it's just disappeared and you just get tested for another month. But I'm going to tell you my payment experiences in Switzerland from YouTube, and I'm going to tell you what led up to YouTube withholding my payment. So my very first payment from YouTube was, I believe, April of 2019. And in April of 2019, I got 434 francs, or 400 US dollars, something around there. $400 for coming here and just sharing my opinion. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But I celebrated a little too soon, because I continued to do what I normally do. And if you've been a long time subscriber on my channel, you would realize that I got more comfortable on my platform as I discuss topics and address you guys. It was a new thing for me, so it took me a moment to get more comfortable. So I would say, if you want to call YouTube in a craft, I got better at the craft as the years went by. However, I might have gotten better at the craft, but the money went down. 434 francs in 2019. We're now in 2021. I've never seen that kind of money from YouTube again. After the 434, the following month, I got like 100 and something. I can't remember what it was. And then after that, until today, YouTube may send me about 115 francs every 3 months or every 4 months. So it's not money that I rely on, and it's not money that I look out for, and it's not money that I do my videos for. Because if you've been a long standing of my channel, you know how I feel about YouTube, its view counts, and its thumbs up. I don't buy into that. I don't buy into their numbers. If YouTube says 1,000 people watch my video or my videos had 1,000 views, I don't actually buy that. I'm not controlled by those numbers, because as far as I'm concerned, 10 people could watch it, and YouTube could say 10,000 people watched it. 1,000 people could watch it, and YouTube could say only 15 watched it. So I don't want to get into the politics of algorithm and computer-generated numbers and so on and so forth. I just do what I do here for the purpose of leisure, the purpose of hobby. I like what I do, and I've met some great people through the platform of YouTube, and we become virtual friends, and there are a few that I hope that one day we could actually meet in person. So it's a social media, and I like what it does. I share my opinion. Sometimes my subscribers object. Sometimes they teach me something. Sometimes they show me that I've missing a point or I was unaware of a fact, and we teach each other. For the last couple months of 2021, every time I sign into YouTube, there is this banner above my channel that's telling me you need to submit your tax information so you can get paid. I kind of kiss my teeth on it for two reasons. One, I already submitted my tax information in 2019. Two, YouTube was threatening that if you don't submit your tax information by a certain deadline, they will deduct 30%. Y'all can have your 30% if you want. As a matter of fact, you can have all of it if you want. Because as much as I was not looking out for the $100 and something every 3 months, I find it insulting for the amount of views that YouTube computer says my channel is generated to what they pay me. So in total, if you go to my about section, YouTube will say my channels have acquired over 1 million something views, something near to 1.5 million views. There are channels out there that acquire that kind of number in one video. But I'm talking about my channel. Overall, they say I've generated over 1 million plus views, and there's one of my videos, my most watched video, which I always label as a gossip video. It was about an Indian woman in Trinidad. That video has acquired almost 250,000 views, and where monetization is concerned, I think that video has earned me about 16 cents. That's it. So from 250,000 views, you got about 16 cents. So I'm not working here. When YouTube start paying me like real money, let's say YouTube was giving me $1,000 a month, even though that is only 25% of the minimum wage where I live, I would still consider it a side job, a second job. But I don't make that kind of money from YouTube. I'm actually making from YouTube like 40 francs, 40 US dollars a month. And like I said, there's been times when 4 or 5 months passes and I don't get anything from YouTube. So why am I doing this video? I'm doing this video because this morning I decided, okay, let me sign in. Again, there was that banner, but the banner was different today. The banner says YouTube as which holds your payment. So I decided to sign into my AdSense to see what was going on. I believe it's 117 francs that they have held, and they were supposed to pay me, but now they're saying you need to fill out your tax information in order for us to release this cash. I'm a bit pissed. I'm going to tell you why I'm pissed about it. Because previously, YouTube and AdSense had said, if you don't fill out this document before X time, we will withhold 30% of your payment. So I chose not to do it again because I already done it in 2019. So let's say they disregarded the 2019 filling out of the document. So I'm going with, if I don't fill it out, then you withdraw your 30% if you want to withdraw your 30%. They are not withdrawing their 30%. They're actually wringing your arm to get your information. That made me very suspicious of YouTube, Google, AdSense. Is it really my tax information you want? Or are you finding ways to milk people out of their data? Because remember now, whatever you come on your YouTube channel under, let's say you come on your YouTube channel under Family Sabas, that is not actually a name. That is a family name. But YouTube wants to find out information about a particular member of this family. So they need your government name, your government ID, they need your government tax information number. That's now coming to me like, this could be like a sham, a scam, just to get data on you. So every time you search in Google, as long as you're signed in, they know it's not Family Sabas is searching. They know that is Joseph Sabas, or they know that is Michelle Sabas. They know the specific person. And I feel a little offended by it. Why? Because the minute you sign up on YouTube, whether you know it or not, you are partners. It's not a balanced partnership. Obviously, YouTube is only a platform. So YouTube does sit back, giving you this platform that you believe is free. You come up there and you say what you want to say or show what you want to show. That's data. Every time I come on YouTube and speak, that's data. Whether it's my accent, whether it's my dialect, whether it's my facial features, whether it's the supermarket I'm in, the item that I'm filming, what I think about it, why am I doing it, so on and so forth. Who am I with on screen, so on and so forth. Facial recognition, everything that you do in front of a camera and upload it to YouTube is data. What does YouTube give you in return? If you're not a monetized channel, YouTube gives you nothing. So you're just giving YouTube and Google everything. And for a monetized channel like mine, what does YouTube give me? 117 Swiss francs every 3 months, and I'm supposed to act as if I'm happy-go-lucky. Come on, YouTube and Google. Not everybody in the world are brain dead. I understand. Middle-aged people like me, we're on our way out. And the younger people, like my sons, they don't think outside the box. I'm not saying the new generation are dumb and ignorant. What I'm saying is they were born with virtual reality in their lap. So their minds are conditioned totally different from their parents and their grandparents' mind. So it takes people like me to educate the new generation as much as my children can educate me on new technology. I can educate them on old tricks, because the thing about tricks in trade, they never become new. They're just modernized. They just refurbish and put out. But it's the same kind of trick. And this here, this old, are you living in the United States of America? Do you pay tax in the United States of America? Are you a resident outside the United States of America? Fill this out, fill that out. What's your address? What's your tax information number? All sound legit. All sound straight. But when you already done it and they're asking you for it again, you become a bit suspicious. And when they propose that they would not force you for it, the penalty is they'll take 30% of your earnings. And then when it's time for them to take their 30%, they're saying, no, we don't want to take the 30%, we want the information. YouTube, Google, AdSense. Y'all could take the whole 117 francs that y'all offer to me every 3-4 months. That doesn't make me lose sleep. And the worst thing that YouTube can do to me is ban me from their platform. And if YouTube ban me from their platform, do you think I'm going to lose sleep? I used to write before there was a YouTube, and I used to rely on books to be distributed to readership. And these days, I believe anybody could just build a website, find a company that will run it, and upload whatever information and gather their own subscription on their website, and people will still see their video. So this is pretty much how I feel about the situation, people. It's really a message for YouTube, Google, and AdSense, but at the same time, it is also information and education for my subscribers and viewers, because you know, on this channel, people, I appreciate thumbs up and thumbs down, agreement and disagreement, because at the end of the day, people, each one teach one. You've reached the end of my video, and that in itself is a support that I truly appreciate. Other ways that you can support this channel is by giving this video a thumbs up. But the most important way to support my channel is to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on any of my future uploads. The third way to support this channel is to go to my Teespring account and purchase in any of my merch. And the fourth way that you can support this channel is joining me in Patreon to give me a contribution to help me to do what I do here on YouTube. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for checking out my video, and ask that you continue to join me, ENT Sabas, here on YouTube to see where my journey takes me. Until next time, peace.